back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Tashita. I love having you guys here. Y'all, let me get real. Let me get real. So I know I said that I was gonna upload every Wednesday, but honestly, I work a full-time job, and since I ain't figured out my work-life balance yet, so I didn't want to start by being inconsistent already. So that's why I didn't upload a video on Wednesday, but moving forward, uploads will be every Sunday. It just works better with my schedule, and it allows me to be realistic with myself and my goals. So if you guys are new here, welcome. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, turn on your post bell notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a video, because
girl, you don't want to miss this.
y'all know y'all love tea. If you guys have been unmotivated and unstuck, please stick around, because I'm going to show you ways that I have got myself out of a rut and what works for me. And I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, I'm back. What helped me get out of my rut, as I said before, I was in a tough place mentally all week, and first thing that worked for me was to get out of bed. Now, I know that sounds a little wonky, but starting a business, getting yourself back to a place that you honestly feel good at, is hard, it's tough, it's a lot on your mental. Like, I'm only going to speak from experience and what I've personally been through. And for me, it's very easy for me to get discouraged and to feel like, you know, I'm just stuck. Like, my mind is blank. I don't know if I'm coming or going some days. So I got out of bed. I got out of bed. I cleaned up. I made the bed. I opened the windows to let some sunshine in, you know, just kind of get some new energy going in the room. I lit my candle. I organized all of the, pretty much getting myself together. Taking a shower definitely helps me. A cool shower is lighter. The energy was lighter. I felt cleaner. I felt fresh. I felt like my mind and my thoughts were finally starting to flow again. Okay, y'all, I'm back. The second tip that I have for you guys that has worked for me was planning out my content, planning out my day. One of the biggest things that I just realized starting out as a content creator, whatever you're trying to do with your life, please make sure that you plan out your content. You plan out your day. You write it out. Writing everything out helps to see it. It's also a constant reminder for me. It allows room for me to remind myself of what I'm doing. Not even like what I'm doing, but just it helps me to stay focused on my end goal. Planning your content or whatever you're trying to do helps you to stay motivated. It gives you the next thing that you need to do. For me, I thought that it was easier for me to just store everything in my brain and I can just go off of my brain and my thoughts and I would have it. But honestly, that was stressing me out even more and making me feel stagnant and stuck and ultimately unmotivated. So definitely make sure you plan out your day, plan out your time. Make sure that you make the most of every single day. And, you know, being a content creator or whatever it is that you're doing, just make sure you have a plan, an overall plan, a guide, a road with your life. Please make sure that you plan out your content. Writing everything out helps to see it. It's also a constant reminder for me. It allows room for me to stay focused on my end goal. Planning your content or whatever you're trying to do helps you to stay motivated. For me, I thought that it was easier for me to just store everything in my brain and I can just go off of my brain and my thoughts and I would have it. But honestly, that was stressing me out even more and making me feel stagnant and stuck and ultimately what you're trying to get to at the end of the day. Okay? So my third tip for you guys is to be patient with yourself. I have to tell myself this so many times because I honestly feel like I am so hard on myself. especially starting back out, getting myself back together. It just seemed like I was trying to do so much. I was trying to stay so busy, so productive or whatever, but honestly, that made me feel worse. Be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself. Make sure that you celebrate the small things in between, because getting up and producing results every day is not easy. Getting up and feeling motivated every day is not easy. Getting on camera and making sure that your energy is top tier is not it's not easy. It hasn't been easy. So I never want to, first of all, I'm not going to give you guys anything that I haven't personally went through myself. And second of all, like, I know how it is to feel like you're on a race against time, and you know, if you're in your 20s, if you're younger, if you're older, it just seems like how much time you have left. So it's like, oh, I need to be doing everything that I see on social media, or I need to be doing everything that I see so and so doing, because they are younger than me and they're doing more than me, or whatever the case may be. So then you also start to do tip number 4, which goes off of tip number 3, being patient with yourself and stop making comparisons. Comparisons are the number 1 energy killer in my book. Now, people can believe whatever they want to, but do not get on social media and feel like you are in competition, or you have to be at a certain level to feel like your life is going good. Waking up every day and trying is a step in the best direction, is a step forward, is a step in a positive direction. So don't sit here and make comparisons. The biggest YouTuber, the best hairstylist, the best barber, the best whatever. Do not sit here and make a comparison from your life and what you have going on to somebody else's life. Don't do that to yourself. My 5th tip is to love on yourself more in this time, in this space where you're getting out of a rut, in this space where you're figuring out who you are, what you want to do in your next move. Be gentle with yourself. Be grateful for where you have came from, what you're doing now, and where you're going at the end of the day. Be gentle with yourself. Love on yourself. Appreciate yourself for having that motivation. Appreciate yourself for getting up and pushing forward despite not being 100%. You're not always going to feel like that. A lot of the times I don't feel like that, which is why I'm not even going to sit here and act like being positive is just something that I do every single day. I try to be real than positive, because being real helps get you to that next place. Everything in life isn't always positive.
Sometimes you really just don't feel like being positive.
You're having a bad day. You're allowed to feel that. But just make sure that you love on yourself, you forgive yourself, and you keep going at the end of the day. Whether it be something big, small, in between, make sure that you love yourself. That's super important, and you need that. My next tip.
I don't even know which number I'm on.
Okay, my next tip, make sure that you implement positive self-talk. I know how hard it is to feel like you're not doing enough, and just feeling like you should be further ahead, or you're not doing enough, or whatever it is. I know that can literally create a mental funk. I know that it can literally create depression, stress, and anxiety, and I have witnessed those. I have suffered with those and not even knew that was a thing. Making sure that you talk positive to yourself. If it's affirmations, I started to read those to get into a habit of being consistent. So, you know, sometimes some weeks are better than others, and so I'm going through this journey with y'all. Y'all are not alone. But make sure you tell yourself positive things each and every day. You are worthy. You are enough. You are loved. You will be successful. You are worthy of greatness. Make sure that you stay encouraged. Whatever that means for you, do it. Make sure that you just love on yourself harder in those times, in those moments that you can't figure out what's really happening. The whole point of this video is to just make sure that you are pulling yourself out of whatever funk it is, because I know sometimes life gets the best of us. Life gets the best of me, and it just seems like you can't see your way out. You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I'm here to be with you on this journey. As I make content and videos, this helps me. This is super therapeutic to me, which is why I make videos, because I know that people like to hear and see things and understand that people are normal just like them, that we all are going through something. We all have our battles to fight. We are all trying to be entrepreneurs, businessmen, businesswomen, and just even if you are working a regular job, even if that is what you are doing, even if you're in the middle field like I am, just trying to figure out what is the tea, you know, stay focused on what you need to be doing. Stay focused on what you need to be doing. It does not matter what whoever is doing. Stay focused on your lane. Stay focused on your goals. Write your goals out so that you can see them in those hard and difficult moments, so that you're able to pull yourself out of a funk. Do not make comparisons. Be gentle, be kind, be patient, be loving with yourself, because everything starts with yourself. And ultimately, if you sit somewhere and you're just negative, oh, my life is not going good, oh, I don't have any money, oh, I have to pay this, I have to do that, show up and be all of these people and places and things for everybody else, but you fail to do that for yourself, and then it just creates this huge block in your mind. Like, you have to learn how to stop, decompress. If that means you need to rest, you need to be resting, sis. Whatever it means to take care of your mental and pull yourself out of that space so that you can experience more peace, then it is your job to do that. That's not anybody else's job. Let's be clear that it's your job to do that for you. Be kind, be patient with yourself, encourage, uplift yourself, dig deep in those dark and hard times. I know I've said it so many times, but these are literally the things that I tell myself that keep me going and keep me focused. And more importantly, please make sure you surround yourself with people that are good for you. They are doing things and going places in life, people that can make you feel good. Make sure that you surround yourself with those type of people, that type of energy, because it's good when you're struggling, when you can't figure out what to do next, when self just isn't enough. It's always good to have that one or two or a few people that can help you get yourself out of that dark energy. So those were the tips that have helped me. I hope this video has helped you. Please feel free to comment. I talk back. Follow all my socials. I'm gonna see you soon.